it's 10 p.m. here.
Yeah, I'm done. We can watch one more.
Okay. One more.
Oh, XQC.
Yes.
Welcome to the jungle!
This is XQC.
This team sucks! Cucklord piece of shit, that's what you are. Suck it!
Wait, he had brown hair?
So what the
Hair's
hell?
bleached, isn't it?
What the hell?
Oh, yeah, it is.
He was once one of the Overwatch League's best tank players.
I think that if he carries on performing like this, he could be a top 3, top 4 tank in the
I
league.
can't tell if it's the video. No, it's just the clip.
He's a product of the internet age, a kid who became famous online.
We rolled you and smoked your ass!
And then,
He's such an
all
idiot.
at once, he was thrust into a professional world.
It's a jungle in here, XQC!
A clean-cut, franchise professional league where he had to be on his best behavior, lock away his toxic side, and put on a show for the fans. But that just wasn't meant to be.
Shut your fucking mouth, go back there, suck a fat cock. I mean, he would like it, but...
This
He can't help
is the
himself.
story of XQC.
We're looking for the top players in the world and the team owners who will form the Overwatch League.
A brand new game and a fully franchised, geolocated league. A league that had the power to create superstars overnight. The Overwatch League changed the game.
We are working towards launching
Look
the
at it now.
Overwatch League as the pinnacle of Overwatch esports. One that all aspiring players and audiences can celebrate, strive towards, and call their own.
When the Overwatch League was first announced, it instantly made waves across competitive gaming. Those with a first-person shooter background flocked to the game for a shot at a pro contract.
I was
Everyone
so excited
wanted
when
in on the
Overwatch
ground
League was
floor.
announced, and then it was
One
just
of those
impossible to
being
watch.
Felix, XQC,
Like,
Wow,
actually
it would've been
painful to
impossible.
watch. Like, the camera was really bad. Like, it was just impossible to tell what was going on, and also, like, made you kind of sick to watch.
XQC was a tank main and was building a
It's just
reputation
really
of
shittily,
Yeah, it's
like-
just a
incredible
hard game to
talent while
spectate.
piloting
There's just
Winston,
too much
one of the
going
game's
on.
premier space
And then, yeah, the
makers.
camera was
He was
bad.
aggressive yet controlled in-game, something he wasn't outside of it. Like many other up-and-coming players, XQC paired his competitive aspirations with a rapidly growing Twitch stream. As a broadcaster, he was completely uncaged.
Yo! Loads of toads! Welcome to the jungle! Thanks for subscribing! We got a sub!
That's so
Dude,
sick.
we got a fucking sub! We got a fucking sub up in this bitch! I love that fucking sub! A subscription to my channel! Woo!
The humble beginnings.
The living embodiment
I like the humble
of
beginnings for
internet,
every streamer. It's
a
pretty
master
fun.
of memes, games, chugging cokes, rage quitting,
What's his
and
camera
of
top
course,
left?
Yep.
that
He's the
trademark
top left. He's
flame.
the top lefter.
Cloudmaker, Cucklord! Paid service, Cucky! Cucklord piece of shit! That's what you are!
For XQC, his journey began with a team called Datsit, which won a small DreamHack Montreal event, and then Q?, which was later acquired by Denial Esports.
Hey guys, my name is XQC. I'm the current tank for Team Denial, and I play a lot of competitive games, so you might know me from solo queue as well.
And it was with Arc 6 that they qualified for Season 0 of the Overwatch League Contenders, a proving ground for players who hope to reach the big leagues. In addition to Contenders, many of the game's most influential eyes were on the Overwatch World Cup in 2017.
It's one of the biggest stages in the world. There's going to be a lot of eyes on you. It's a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity.
This became an even more pronounced proving ground for the first season of the Overwatch League, and XQC was the main tank for Team Canada.
It's a jungle in here, XQC!
Omen.
And XQC might just get this done himself. There's nothing ACAR can do. He can't get to the payload. He's being pushed away. And that is going to be the second checkpoint coming up here for Canada. Oh, that hole was huge. Oh, it's a beautiful setup for XQC to get the Earth Shatter, but the damage wasn't quite there. But look at all the kills
Yeah, like,
he
this
managed
is
to
the
get
camera,
just with
like,
the use
it's
of that
like-
ultimate
it's
here.
hard to follow
Destroying
what's
Yeah,
happening.
what's happening?
One big juicy
Yeah, it's just
package.
like-
And XQC out of a breakfast.
Yeah.
Mercy one, Mercy dead. Soldier. What's the rest? Okay. It's just
I feel like it being 6 players as well instead of like 5 or 4
Yeah,
is kind of
there's
crazy.
too many
Traditionally
players
known as an
and then
esports
so many,
powerhouse,
like,
Canada
abilities
impressed
going
at the
around.
event
Yeah.
and showed some great
I feel like
synergy
for
and
competitive
teamwork
games,
that
5
helped
is
them
like the
overcome
max
some of
for
the
team
world's
games. You
finest.
can't go more than
It's
5
half
rows.
of Australia from contest to this point.
Wait, Surefour was there?
Overtime it is.
Yeah,
But
Surefour.
where are
Oh,
Australia?
Surefour was on XQC's team.
Desperately, it's a valiant attempt to keep this game alive. It's not going to be enough. why Canada are here. This is why they're one of the best teams as an all-star roster in the World Cup, because it's a new page. It's a new meta for so many people. But these guys pulled their socks up and adjusted mid-series to bring the reverse sweep. That's true grit, the hallmark of a champion. Still,
I heard Truefor was like the Giga Chad of Overwatch. Like, he was a fucking god.
Sweden, where are they? They're trying to jump on towards the point. They're rushing in. But Canada, they put the flag in the ground. The North belongs to the Maple Leafs.
In fact, they made it all the way to the finals, where they eventually were dispatched by a star-studded South Korean team filled with many of the Overwatch League's future stars. And XQC was voted by the fans as the tournament's MVP.
Thank you so much for everyone who voted. Thank you so much. Congratulations once again, guys. Give it up for XQC. Give it up for South Korea.
When the World Cup came to a close and it was time for the league's franchises to start signing players for their inaugural rosters, XQC's name was prominent among prospective main tanks.
DP behind us.
Holy shit.
Omegalol 3.
That was fucking near my doggy.
You're dead, sorry.
Holy fuck! I'm a maniac at this game!
And on October 28, 2017, the Dallas Fuel announced XQC as the 9th member of their Overwatch League Season 1 roster.
XQC is a spaz who can somehow barely keep his life together, but he absolutely dominates his Winston in game.
One of the best Winstons in the game. Like, that's not what a lot of people would say from a guy who has not been playing professionally for a long time.
It's like he's very, very driven to improve, and I really admire that about him.
When he actually gets confident in himself and his team, I think he's going to do great things.
He will stream all day, he will play all day, he doesn't care. All he wants to do is play and get good.
Heading into the league, they were advertised as one of the best, especially when you looked at the roster they managed to put together. With the likes of XQC on the tank line, the talent of players like Taimu and Mickey, and the versatility of Seagull, they look to be one of the premier teams to beat.
They have been the strongest Western team throughout the whole of 2017 and 2016. This is a team with pedigree and so much talent on the roster.
But they stumbled out of the gates.
Down 2-0, we're into OT.
Can Mickey get this ultimate up in time? Yes, he's going to get that self-destruct.
Pulse bomb. Self-destruct to use. Mickey should get the mech back again. There's OT, and so our last map will end in a draw, which means that Seoul Dynasty, as we said earlier, has taken this series. This is just spinning out of control now for Dallas. Time ticking away, and that is it. LA Valiant will take Numbani, and they will take the series 3-0. 3 wins and a tie will be the result of this match between them.
Wait, they got destroyed.
In the Overwatch League.
Oh, 3, goddamn.
4-0. The Dallas Fuel. The sweep.
And after their third match against the Houston Outlaws, XQC made matters worse for the organization when he directed a homophobic slur at Austin Muma Wilmot, an openly gay player.
In the wise words of a good friend of mine, rolled and smoked my doggies.
No, he didn't smoke shit. No, shut your fucking mouth. Go back there. Suck a fat cock. I mean, he would like it, but...
So many games ahead. Love you.
To many
you could tell he
Overwatch
didn't
fans,
think
this
about
was
it
their
or realize
first
it till
exposure
after.
to XQC's
I mean,
toxic side.
I feel like I've heard
It
worse.
Certainly wasn't his
You
first
know?
time getting into trouble. Even prior to joining Dallas, he had his account suspended by Blizzard for abusing
I definitely
the
heard it
in-game
way
reporting
worse.
system.
Like, I don't
on
think that
stream.
was like...
He was using it to spam report the
He could have
accounts of
definitely said it
teammates
way
that
worse.
refused to switch off characters.
I feel like from like
he
how
thought
his
weren't
face
good
after
enough
you
for
could tell he
competitive
like
play.
realized right now.
I'm guessing they're like super strict
that
on
is
it.
genuinely fucking up the game, and I get banned in 24 hours? That's not okay!
And while his online fame was just starting to grow, XQC's style of digital absurdity offered ample
I mean,
opportunity.
he didn't even
for
say
him
like
to
any
cross
slurs. I
the
thought he was
line
gonna say like hard
what
F
was
or something.
acceptable.
You know what I mean?
Fucking go! Sock me! Sock me with the phone stack! Go stack and fucking PTR fucking EU! Get the fuck out of my son of a bitch!
He fed off the energy of his viewers and fans and humored them when they urged him to toe that line. The Fuel took matters into their own hands after the league's announcement as well, extending his ban from just 4 games to the entire rest of the stage to reinforce their stance on his actions.
I apologize. I'm super sorry to the people that I've let down, the people that support me, that see me differently now. To members of the LGBT
That's the problem.
community,
I don't know. I just feel like they're way too strict. Like for gaming.
Well, I think it's because like they get scared because of sponsors.
The Outlaws.
Because I mean,
as a
sponsors
whole.
are scared that
My
people are
team,
gonna get mad at
the
them.
Fuel
So
organization.
it's like
Yeah,
layers.
money talks, essentially.
Yeah.
Entirely.
It's just money talks,
This
that's
could have
all.
been a huge
Yeah.
deal, a huge disaster to the health of the entire league, and I understand that now. And I'm sorry.
I
And
feel
when
like
he
he's literally
returned from his
apologizing
ban,
for almost
he
nothing.
clearly had something to prove on stage.
There's a new monkey in town, fresh off the suspension.
Actually, Harry Hook ducks behind the corner just in time.
That's a huge shatter.
Comes in. XQC sets it up for AKM. And the barrage is the end of that push for the Gladiators. What a combo from Dallas. We'll see what happens. XQC come in. He goes for the charge. He says, forget the Earth Shatter, but no, Harry Hook gets
Yeah, like when I'm
Fisher
looking at
anyway.
this shit, I'm
They're
like,
not even
holy,
gonna get
what
the
do I even
Reinhardt
look at?
Yeah, I'm not even sure what the fuck. I'm not even sure who's winning.
Going in now with the
Like, are they winning?
Lessons. They use the
I guess.
sound barrier from Harry Hook as well. Hydration back
I don't
in.
know what
There's
to
the
look at when it's like
Graviton
this.
There's XQC with the double kill. The time is building one more time. The last attack for
I feel like a
Dallas
player's
Fuel.
perspective
It
would
looks
just be
like
better.
it may have done it.
Yeah.
Earth Shatter coming in, but Fisher can't capitalize.
Like, they should just switch
And
between player
Dallas
perspective.
Fuel
Yeah.
will
I think
win
that's
Kings
how
Row.
they should do that.
I'm super happy to be back after being like a month off and in my room.
It's like League if you don't
I'm
play
super
League.
glad.
Well, I
Post him in
played
the
a
chat,
ton of
and thanks for everyone who
Overwatch.
supported us.
I was like mid high diamond at my peak, so
And
like
thus
I played
began
both
the
games.
quintessential
And
story
watching
of
Overwatch is
XQC.
way harder than
The
watching
constant
League.
back and forth between
It's just the view.
Yeah,
The
it helps
camera-
that it helps that League spectating is the same as when you
Yeah,
play the game.
League is like
What I love
top
about this
down,
as well
so it's
is
easy
that
to
he comes
engage
back
with
in
what's
and
happening.
deals so much damage afterwards. We're into this Graviton, generates almost another one, and then blocks that Deadeye that was coming out from Surefour. That's a fantastic play coming out from XQC.
He returned to stage 2 with a vengeance, vaulting himself into the
I can't do
conversation
bubble.
among the league's
I
best
failed
main
every time.
tanks.
I think that if he carries on performing like this, he could be a top 3, top 4 tank in the league. The guy's got skills.
I know that would make a lot of fans happy at home. You guys want to see more XQC?
But the whispers of XQC's redemption arc were silenced just as quickly as they started.
Korea
On
again?
March 9th, 2018, XQC was suspended by Blizzard for the second time in as many stages. This time for using the tryhard emote in a racially disparaging way towards one of the Overwatch League's casters.
I didn't tab into Overwatch League and looked at who's
This
on
is
screen or
tryhard
whatever.
7. What?
I understand
What
it,
the
it
hell?
could look like it, but I post it so very often. I post it all the time. It's literally just how I greet people. Then I was just like,
It's literally just a salute. I
The
guess they don't
Dallas
know that.
Fuel took action.
Like, tryhard 7
But
is
this
just
time,
saluting.
There was no shot
Like,
at
what up?
redemption.
now to announce the release of Felix XC Langel, boys.
Like more than
Or
a year
Langel,
ago, I
which is
first
my
saw
name
you
in
super
French.
hyped and passionate in the
Immediate
game
release.
Monsters.
Not even 2 full stages into his Overwatch career, XQC, one of the league's most talented tank players
Yeah, I don't-
and popular
Is there
personalities,
like a
was
reason why
removed
like
from the
people
fuel
say it's like
entirely.
racist? Like
Just
I feel
as
like it's
quickly as his
racist to
rise
like
to fame
assume
happened,
like
his
just because it's
career
like a
That shit
all
actually
but
pisses me
over.
off. It
So for
actually
me,
pisses
like,
me the
Overwatch
fuck
as a
off.
whole was pretty.
yeah, like I feel like it's more racist to imply
bittersweet,
that like
to say the
using
least.
an emote
When I got
like
it, I was
of
really
a
fucking happy,
black
right?
guy is
Especially because most of the time
I
it's
was
not
like,
even somebody who's
and
black.
Everyone was happy for me.
Most of the time.
And it was
Yeah.
Like it actually
It was
it
nice.
actually makes me mad.
But-
I'm not even joking.
I just felt all undeserving anyway.
I'm sure
At
there
least
are
for the
people
time
who have
being,
used it in
his
a
time on
racist
the
way, but
Overwatch
like
League
Yeah, but
it's
the
like,
way he used is fine.
Yeah, but like
There's nothing
saying
wrong
it's
with that.
like the emote itself
I
is right like
saw that you
I don't know.
Since you
It's
will
so
be going
stupid.
home with
This is it.
Phoenix, the least I could
This is it,
do.
boys.
Stay safe on the streets, my man.
This is it. Cue dramatic music, boys.
I would give XQC the pass. He's cool.
XQC immediately focused all of his attention to his stream.
Okay, watch this. I'm gonna debate them.
Wait, actually, I better not. Maybe not. Would that be a bad
As
idea?
a broadcaster,
Wait,
the
better
now
not what?
outcast
Give
XQC
XQC the pass.
instantly flourished.
Oh, I didn't even
During
hear
his
you
first
say
3 months as a
that.
professional streamer after being
I
kicked
better
off the
not.
Fuel, his channel spiked up to almost 10,000 viewers concurrently. And they were there
Maybe
for
not,
exactly
maybe
the
not.
same person that the Overwatch League had banned.
So what now? What now, you bitches? I'ma lead the chat. He's now 06. Get fucking loud! Please! This team sucks! No, I don't give a fuck, dude. I'm respectful. Dog shit!
You see, Even as a pro, XQC never logged off. He famously would just chain his Dallas Fuel practices into 8, 9, or 10-hour streams.
Popped off!
Jesus
He is
Christ.
a gamer incarnate, strung out on red cans of Coke, insta-queuing after a tilting match, and bringing his viewers along for the rage-induced ride.
Fucking bitches! This bar is broken. It's actually better now. Thank you.
Keep a bomb, watch out.
He was streaming Overwatch primarily, his ascent to the top 500 on ladder mixed with the odd Tracer game so he could show off his DPS pocket pick.
Damn.
Holy shit.
Pop it off.
The tracking.
Oh, they said he couldn't aim.
Holy shit! Dude, San Francisco Shock XQC winning!
Ah, shit, come on. Oh, no, you can't win that.
What the fuck? Did I kill the whole team? How are we not winning this? What the fuck? I killed the whole team, dude.
But despite his high level of play, this wasn't a competitive stream. It was meant to be entertainment. Games and memes and screaming at the top of your lungs and smashing your keyboards and talking trash, all compartmentalized into one Twitch URL, packaged up nicely, and then the volume cranked to 100.
Let's fucking go, boys! Let's fucking go, Moxie! Holy fucking
Moxie!
shit!
I love Moxie.
Let's fucking
Have you met Moxie?
I haven't, no.
Oh my
Now,
god, dude.
freed from the
He's
shackles
cool.
of professional obligations,
I'm surprised because he plays
let
League
it all
too.
loose for thousands to see.
There's a lot of people in
Yo! Fix the game!
Tracer hit once.
And whether you loved him or you hated him, thought he was a talented tank player or a toxic gamer, he was still growing. Later in 2018, he was signed to an Overwatch contenders team called GOATS, where he could continue to scratch his competitive itch.
Last fight! Okay, he's in the up. I'm fine, don't worry. Nice! Pushing him down! It's a fucking green! Right! Any heals? Chase up! Finish up! Let's get it, Take it out! The short thing! Don't go to point, chase him out! Where are you going? You're going back to France!
In the wake of his departure from Dallas, XQC was still invited to participate in the 2018 Overwatch World Cup.
To feel, the people in the crowd, the energy, the competitive aspect, it's a lot of fun. So I'm glad to be back.
Throwing body after buying the fight. XQC cleaning house, knocks him off. This is Canada territory, and they.
One thing I noticed is when the game is more popular, they're way more strict. Once the popularity starts dying down, they start softening up.
Yeah, then at that point they're like, we can't really sacrifice people.
Yeah.
XQC making room. France struggling.
The same thing. I feel like the same thing happened with League with like T1's ban. Like they unbanned him when the game was like dying, and then when T1 came back, it like shot the game back up in popularity hard.
Well, no, it wasn't because League was dying. I think that the player base was kind of like not as growing
But
as
even
fast
though
as it
he
was
knew he was
before.
walking on thin ice, he was
But,
unable to keep himself
it was
out of
because one of their
trouble.
employees
The
said
2018
something
World
really
Cup
fucked
was
about him.
not a
Really?
Cinderella
Did you not see
story.
that?
I didn't hear about that. All I heard, like, from what I heard.
They said they hoped that he like died of like a steroid overdose or something like that. One of their employees.
God damn.
So they were like, okay, we gotta like, you know. Oh my god, guys! What is this emote? This is so dumb. I'm literally gonna ban this emote. If you want to watch the video on your own, go watch it. Why are you watching a react stream if you don't want commentary and people just hanging out?
I know, right? What? They've probably seen this video like 3-4 times. Shut your ass up,
I know,
boy.
they're literally talking about the video because they already know what's gonna happen.
Yeah, you already know what's gonna happen. Shut up, man. There's commentary.
Oh my god, it's so cringe. It's actually so cringe. Like, why are you watching, man?
In 2019,
Oh,
XQC
Lord.
is a streamer and broadcaster first.
I think XQC is probably going to be one of your next big boys. I think he's awesome. I think he's going to do great, and I think he's really doing a good job with picking the right games to play.
Oh yeah, everyone.
His concurrent viewership
everyone knew
numbers have
XQC
jumped to
was
more than
big.
15,000 at a time most months, and his popularity online has surpassed the barriers of the esports community
Yeah, get
and
very
started
mad
to blend
now,
in
get
with some of the
very
most
mad.
popular online personalities.
What's up, man? That's good, dude. It's been a while, dude. Yeah.
Okay, no, that's a good emote. Very mad. I'm really mad, sorry. Really mad.
Victory!
He's a fixture within the uber-popular subreddit r livestream fails, and he's started to broaden the scope of both his content and his social circle.
XQC's body looks like that alien in Men in Black. You know what I'm talking about? I'm gonna find it. Right
Oh my god, that man bun that Tim has.
XQC.
He's now often interacting with
He's not
many of
wrong.
the other top general interest streamers,
Oh, it does
Soda
fit.
Poppin and Greek God X.
Are we gonna at least live near each other so we can hang out when we're done streaming?
Sure, but we're probably all gonna live next to each other and we're never gonna go out.
And then we're gonna stream because we're bored.
Yeah.
Well, despite the game still being a fixture on his channel, you'd be hard-pressed to still call XQC an Overwatch streamer. Quite frankly, it's difficult to call him any one thing, because his channel truly is a living, breathing entity. He'll do, play, or watch whatever's funny, whatever's dramatic, or whatever people are talking about online. He's a variety streamer, top 500 Overwatch player, and online tastemaker.
Oh, Jesus!
He's chasing one thing, and the only thing, what he calls the juice.
There's no clear definition of what the juice is. Because the juice is whatever you make it. It can be anything. Nobody can define what it is for you. You know what the juice is, right? For me, like sometimes I feel like the juice is... Whenever I win, I pop off, right? Right, I go, oh, monkey bag, poo, mauled, poo. That's my juice. Right?
The music.
No.
Oh, you guys are huge! What the fuck? Dude! Let's go!
This kind of makes me miss playing Overwatch, but...
It looks fun, but when you
looks
play,
fun. Yeah, the
it's
second
like
you
League.
play it, you're like,
It's just like League. It looks fun, but when you play it, you're like,
yeah.
what the fuck have I done?
Actual 6K chippy boys! Oh my god, highly requested,
Juxtaposed within his gaming content is what has come to be some of the most popular content on his channel. Him just sitting in front of a camera and reacting to things.
Go again! Go again. We go again, chat.
Oh, Daily Dose of the Internet.
It's, time to go again!
Our Lord and Savior.
He's added what he calls the
Mr.
Reddit
Daily.
recap every week, where
wants
he and
to
his
come
fan base
visit
traverse
Austin
Reddit
soon.
and watch and react to all
Oh,
of the
Mr.
most
Daily?
popular clips
Yeah,
and
Mr. Daily.
highlights in the online world.
I'll start reacting so I get to know more about him.
Pause for the hate.
I'll do epics to my milk.
Well, I think this is when he types in like, oh, Japan.
I'm blocking Clint Stevens, I'm sorry. They don't like that.
Dude, really? Dude, honestly?
I fell for something
Who
like
would
this.
fall for this?
I fell for something like this, but it was tryhard instead. It was tryhard instead.
This is in addition to Media Monday, where, in what might be the most terrifying content creation act of all time, he allows his chat to decide absolutely everything on screen for the entire stream.
It's the same thing as Soda's thing.
True. I'm noticing a trend.
He'll do anything. He'll IRL stream, play a hand simulator, watch YouTube, just chat, or literally sleep for 9 hours. It's the ultimate chat experience. Somehow, some way, there's a streamer who will more or less do whatever they ask of him at any time.
Can you lick your elbow? Okay, why would you want me to lick my elbow?
But
No, that
at
was
what
shoulder.
cost?
That was his
That
shoulder.
is truly the question when it comes to XQC. On one hand, we have this revolutionary personality, the kind of rambunctious energy that's infectious enough to have an entire subreddit, Discord channel, and community built around him simply acting crazy online.
What the fuck?
What the fuck is that?
Jesus, kill me.
And on the other hand, you have someone who has been harmful to a portion of the gaming
got banned
zeitgeist.
from League?
Someone who's unafraid to cross lines,
He got banned
uses
from League, too.
slurs like they're commonplace,
Apparently
and
he was like a
unabashedly
League,
attacks teammates
League
and
pro before
competitors.
So who the fuck are you? Who the fuck are you?
That's what I heard.
I heard he was
Who
like
the
Masters
fuck
at
are
one
you?
point, but not pro. He was?
You're barely GM, dude. You're barely GM. You're barely GM, dude. You better yell, fuckers! And he had one sleep on the fucking line. Fuck you!
People in
Get
chat were
fucking
saying,
get a
I
grip!
don't
Get
know.
fucking out the
Not
game!
pro, but he
Fuck
started
off, avoided piece of shit.
He's a
many
living,
people started
breathing
with League.
enigma. A symbol of
It was
the
the
rampant,
most popular
unstoppable
game. I don't
growth
blame him.
that
Yeah.
is
Like, if you were a
personality-based
competitive
online
gamer,
content
Yeah,
creation.
League was
League
like
was
the
while
definitely the
simultaneously
competitive
attacking
game.
his own growth by reinforcing the dark cloud of bigotry that hangs over gaming in its darkest hours. Recently, he's moved back to LA, where he signed with the LA Gladiators Contenders roster.
Hey, shields up, baby! Boys, I just joined the Gladiators and the Sentinels.
Is this his path back to the pros? Is a real redemption arc in the future? Is
This is
XQC
outdated.
good or bad for gaming? A hero or a
I
villain?
mean, he's literally an enigma
Well,
now.
that's for you to
He's the
decide,
enigma
but
of
without
Twitch.
question,
It's like
he's only going to get bigger
top streamer.
before we find out. Thanks for watching. If you want more content like this, hit the sub button and ring that notification bell. For unique bite-sized videos you won't find anywhere else, hit up our Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook pages.